challenge this.
What does woman have that the enemy is so afraid?
The enemy attacks women because he's after the children.
What parenting is happening? You guys are worried about seafood boils and dates and fucking like partying and being a hot mom. You guys are shitty moms and it needs a change. Stop listening to Sexy Red around your children. Talk to your kid, interact with them, teach them, listen to them. Teach them to respect authority. Don't say you don't have to listen to anyone unless they're me. Your kids are so horrible and hard to deal with, and I'm blaming the parents because they have horrible guidance. And it needs to be a change.
Is womb man, and they took the and shortened it to woman, but the suppression of the natural people, us, was in fact to suppress not the man, not the male species, but the creator, the woman. And so by doing that, she's the first person to teach from the womb, is the first schoolroom. That's the true first schoolroom. And by doing that, she then passes down this limited, suppressed fear knowledge to her children. So, and I was saying that we say what's wrong with our children, and it's really what's wrong with us.
How you doing, my queen? I always knew you had it in you, Jamal. Well, I'm just glad you like it. I love it. Good.
This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like. People
try to take measures to correct what we're talking about. We tell you that we mothers, but we really need to take our place as mothers, really. Meaning feeding our family correctly. If that means going home tomorrow and throwing everything out the refrigerator that ain't right, that's what you must do. Why prolong it? Why prolong the destruction? Why kill softly? That's what we're killing softly. You know, you have to raise your vibration to be able to come into your own, come into your higher self. You gotta kill the devil, kill the lower self. And we comfortable. And day by day, our children are being killed softly.
Many men who try to negate or relegate the woman to a secondary or sideline position in life. It is a very foolish and ignorant man who does this. Now, I'm not saying to you that I've never done that, because I'm sure I have in my more ignorant days. But when you come into enlightenment and you begin to appreciate the reality of how we come to be, we must develop a proper appreciation of the woman.
Persecuted just because a man accused them of witchcraft. The fall of the feminine was only possible through the manipulation of religion and propaganda. Religion gave to men the ultimate power to control society, but also female sexuality and fertility. The words of a great jealous and angry God cannot be discussed or criticized. And this gives all powers to men to use women as they wish.
A matriarch includes the male. A patriarch excludes the female. It can never be that, because that is not rooted in nature. That, in fact, is the problem. To even think that that's what's going to go down. That is what has been applied to us by them suppressing us with the patriarchal thinking, and it's false, and that's why it's falling. You're welcome.
Morocco, so this is my land. Open your hands, 5 on the left. Put up the peace
side, 2 on the right. Open your third eye, can you see the light? Not civil of the Martus. Full life, not civil of the Martus. Full life, more is